A youth has been abducted in the Mawatagama area early this morning.
The abducted individual has been identified as 29-year-old Kosala Samarakon Ekanayaka, a resident of the Mawatagama area. According to his family members, two individuals who identified themselves as police officers after producing their identity cards had inquired as to where Kosala was.
There was a knock at the gate at around 3 in the morning. Then my husband went out to check. I followed him together with my son. My son asked who it was. Just as my husband opened the gate, two gentlemen came in. They were wearing police uniform, khaki-colored pants and police shoes. Then they asked me as to where Kosala was. Then they asked my husband, "Isn't he your son?" Then we said yes. When I asked him who they were, one of them showed me the ID and said that he is Jayakodi, IP Jayakodi. My husband refused to hand over our son and he insisted that he would accompany our son to the police station. Then our son came out. By the time my husband came out dressed, they had already left with our son. My husband chased after the van.
According to Kosala's parents, they had lodged a complaint in this regard with the Mawatagama police. When contacted, police media spokesperson SP Ajit Vohana said that they had not yet received any information regarding the individual in question.
Moving on to business news, the trade deficit in Sri Lanka increased by nearly 100% last year. This is according to external sector performance data for December 2011 released by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka.
According to central bank data, Sri Lanka's earnings from exports increased by 22.4% to $10,486.9 million in 2011 compared with 2010. However, the cumulative expenditure on imports during 2011 increased by 50.4% to $20,230.1 million. Therefore, the trade deficit in 2011 stood at $9,743 million, an increase of 99.6%. The foreign direct investment in 2011 was $10,070 million, which was a 107% increase compared to the previous year. The cumulative inflows on account of workers' remittances grew by 25%, while earnings from tourism grew by 44.2%. The central bank points out that by end of December 2011, gross official reserves amounted to $5.958 million. It also stated that in terms of imports, gross official reserves and total external reserves by end of December 2011 were equivalent to 3.5 months and 4.3 months respectively.
Well, the 84th Academy Awards, quite possibly the most anticipated event on the Hollywood calendar, took place in Los Angeles last night. Aaron Rajaratnam now joins us with the very latest from the Oscars.
It was a night of glitz and glamour as the red carpet rolled open for the stars of the movie industry. Silent movie The Artist triumphed at the 84th Academy Awards in Hollywood, winning 5 awards including Best Picture, Best Director and Best Actor. The movie also won the Oscars for the Best Original Score and Best Costumes. The movie Hugo also bagged 5 Oscars at the 84th Academy Awards.
On a star-studded red carpet for the 84th Academy Awards, Hollywood's brightest sparkled as the excitement was felt worldwide. Former Oscar winners Natalie Portman, Penelope Cruz, Sandra Bullock sparkled on the red carpet in stunning dresses. And not to be outdone, Sacha Baron Cohen channeled his newest character from The Dictator and paraded down the red carpet in costume. The Artist was named Best Picture by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, an incredible feat for the independent French-backed production that was an unlikely champion against big studio pictures. Jean Dujardin won the Best Actor Oscar on Sunday for silent film The Artist, becoming the first Frenchman to win the coveted accolade and beating out frontrunners George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Thank you. Way!
Taking the top honours for Best Actress, Meryl Streep bagged the title for her role in The Iron Lady, beating Glenn Close, Viola Davis, Rooney Mara and Michelle Williams.
I have done battle every single day of my life.
Undefeated won the Oscar for Best Documentary Feature, an inspiring story about a struggling high school American football team in a poor Memphis neighborhood.
The character of a man is not measured in how he handles his wins, but what he does with his failures. And tonight, we failed.
And the Oscar goes to Rango Gorbavinsky.
Rango, starring Johnny Depp as the voice of a pet chameleon, won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film.
Ay, madre de Dios! I'll kill you! You stupid leader!
Hello there, very good evening and welcome to Sports First. Starting with some cricket news, Australian skipper Michael Clarke has been named Australia's Test Player of the Year, while Shane Watson won the One Day International and 2020 titles. Michael Clarke scored 1,167 Test runs at an average of 68.64 during the voting period from the 6th of February last year to the 24th of this month. He also capped off his remarkable first year as Australian captain by claiming his third Allan Border medal. Clarke finished the medal count with 231 votes, while Michael Hussey was placed second with 174 votes. Meanwhile, Shane Watson's injury, which forced him to miss most of the Australian summer, did not hamper his chances in the 50-over format. Watson claimed the ODI award with the highest number of votes, while Clarke and Mitchell Johnson finished second and third respectively. Also, Watson upstaged Matthew Wade in the T20 category to take home the award, which was first handed out last year when David Hussey was the inaugural recipient.
Fine, in that case.
On to the Bangladesh Premier League, the Duronto Rajshahis beat the Dhaka Gladiators by 3 wickets in a closely fought game to lead the standings in the Bangladesh Premier League. The Rajshahis also booked their spot in the semi-finals of the tournament. Winning the toss and batting first, the Dhaka Gladiators were bowled out for just 116 runs in 18.2 overs. Darren Stevens top scored for the Gladiators with 28 runs and Mohammad Ashraful managed 23, while quick scorers Imran Nazir and Kieran Pollard failed to shine. Pakistan international Mohammad Sami bagged 5 wickets for just 6 runs for the Duronto Rajshahis. In reply, the Duronto Rajshahis had to fight hard for victory as they reached their target, losing 7 wickets with just 3 balls to spare. Mushfiqur Rahim produced a captain's knock of 40 not out, while Sean Irwin contributed 27 runs. Rana Naveed bagged 2 wickets for 19 runs for the Gladiators.
From the bowler and a big hug too. Yes.
Thank you, Aaron. Just a reminder that you can tune in to our sister channel Sirasa TV at 10:30 tonight for a special debate between United National Party parliamentarian Dr. Harsha De Silva and Minister of Telecommunication and Information Technology Ranjit Siambalapatia on the impact of IMF loans on the country.
You can also watch the debate live on newsfirst.lk. You can also log on to newsfirst.lk for the very latest in local, international, business, sports and entertainment. With that, we wrap up your primetime news bulletin here on MTV Sports. I'm Krishni Panditharatna.
And I'm Ravi Gamge. Thanks for joining us. Good night.